Have you ever looked at an ancient structure or monument and wondered how people living hundreds of years ago could have possibly built it? If so, you're far from alone. Plenty of scientists have pondered the same thing, and not all of them have found satisfying answers. The world is full of strange artifacts, mysterious objects, and architectural wonders that continue to puzzle experts, and we've gathered some of the most bewildering ones for you in this video. Let's begin with number 15. Greek laptop. Relief. The ancient Greeks were highly advanced for their time, but not so advanced that they had laptops, which makes this 2100-year-old relief oddly fascinating. It depicts a seated woman with an attendant beside her, and between them is an object that strongly resembles a modern laptop. Some speculate it could be a hinged mirror or jewelry box. Conspiracy theorists insist it's proof of time travel, pointing to what they call USB ports on its side, though scholars agree those are just attachment holes. The relief is officially titled Grave Naskos of an enthroned woman with attendant, not the catchiest name but historically accurate. It's carved in marble and, aside from the strange object, is typical of the time. Reliefs like these first emerged around 600 BCE and remained popular for centuries, usually mounted above burial sites. While the object isn't likely a computer, it's still a fun anomaly, reminding us how visual similarities can echo through time even when the meanings behind them are lost. It's like faces on Mars. Number 14. Rouge el Hiri. The only thing researchers can say for certain about Rouge el Hiri in the Golan Heights is that it's real. The rest, who built it, why or when, is still up for debate. The star-shaped structure is made from more than 100,000 basalt rocks arranged in concentric circles, with a central chamber that might have once served as a tomb. No one is buried there today. Attempts to date the structure have failed. Estimates place its age somewhere around 5,000 years, but that's based more on guesswork than hard science. Some believe the site was a giant calendar or astronomical observatory. Narrow lines of stones connect the circular walls, and the overall shape is too precise to be random. Still, its true purpose has never been confirmed. The name Rouge el Hiri means stone heap of the wildcat in Arabic, a fittingly cryptic title for a site so cloaked in ambiguity. Until better tools or new evidence come along, its function remains a riddle set in stone. Number 13. Necropolis of Pantalica. Back in Italy, but long before Roman influence, lies the necropolis of Pantalica, a vast network of rock-carved chamber tombs forming a massive cemetery in southeastern Sicily. The earliest burials date to roughly 3,300 years ago and continued until about 2,700 years ago. While no one knows the exact count, archaeologists believe the site contains more than 4,000 tombs. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2005, the necropolis is believed to have been established by the Sicels, an Iron Age people who settled the island. Each tomb was once sealed with either slabs or stone, but all of them appear to have been opened centuries ago for unknown reasons. Some researchers think a Mycenaean palace once stood atop the hill the tombs are carved into, though that theory remains hotly contested. Today, the site holds no remaining human bones. Still, the sheer scale and mystery of Pantalica make it a haunting testament to a civilization that once thrived, then vanished, leaving behind only stone-cut silence. Number 12. Igantija temples. Legends of giants can be found in nearly every ancient culture, but Malta stories hit differently when you're standing beside the Gigantia temples in Zagros. These colossal stone structures are the oldest freestanding megalithic buildings on Earth. According to archaeologists, they've stood for over 5,600 years, so long that their true purpose and origins were swallowed by folklore. Some scholars believe the temples were religious centers, possibly used for animal sacrifices and fertility rites. Others admit they're simply not sure. The structures are so large and complex that it's hard to believe they were built by ordinary humans of the Neolithic era. Local legends claim they were built by a race of giants, and when you see them in person, it's not hard to see why. If the temples were places of worship, they would rank as the second oldest religious structures in existence, after Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. Whether built by human hands or something else, Gigantia continues to defy modern understanding of ancient capabilities. Number 11. Poggio Rota Megalithic Site. In the heart of Tuscany lies Poggio Rota, a site often dubbed the Italian Stonehenge for good reason. Discovered in 2004 by researcher Giovanni Feo, the megalithic complex is believed to date back to the Rinaldan culture, which thrived between 4000 and 2000 BCE. The site consists of 10 massive megaliths, each carved from a single block of tuff and aligned with striking precision to mark solstices and equinoxes. This alignment suggests that Poggio Rota served as a solar observatory used to track the movement of the sun and changing seasons. Perched on a small hill, it also offers sweeping views of ancient Etruria, including Mount Amiata, likely revered in prehistoric times for its alignment with the pole star Thuban during the 3rd millennium BCE. The discovery sheds light on the astronomical and spiritual lives of ancient Italic societies. As for why so many unrelated European cultures erected stone monuments at nearly the same time, that still remains a mystery. So what do you think about it? Let us know. Number days. Ancient Antarctica civilization. Whispers of lost civilizations in Antarctica have circled for decades, but in January 2017, those rumors gained new fuel. A series of satellite images went public, showing a huge oval-shaped anomaly beneath the ice. The timing was uncanny. It came just weeks after other viral images appeared to show a pyramid-like formation also buried in snow. If man-made, the oval structure measures over 400 feet long, though that's dwarfed by another possible structure in the region, allegedly 151 meters in length. Together, these finds suggest something significant, either ancient architecture hidden beneath the ice, or massive secret installations sitting on top of it. While no one has confirmed their origins, the unusual shapes, alignment, and scale have sparked widespread debate. Some theories link them to ancient civilizations, others to military projects. Until more thorough studies are allowed in the region, no one can say for sure. What we do know, something is under the ice, and it's bigger, older, or more complex than anyone expected. Number 9. Bamiyan oil paintings. A major breakthrough in art history came from behind the now-destroyed Bamiyan Buddhas in Afghanistan. Researchers examining the caves behind the statues discovered murals dating between the 5th and 9th centuries CE that were painted using oil, a technique thought to have originated in Europe 1,000 years later. These caves, once vibrant with life and worship, revealed Buddhas draped in vermilion robes, seated amid palm fronds and mythical beasts. Out of the 50 decorated caves, 12 showed clear signs of oil-based pigments likely derived from walnut or poppy seed oil. This challenges the long-held belief that oil painting began in 15th century Europe. Scholars now believe the artists may have traveled along the Silk Road, carrying new techniques with them or developing them independently. Their identities, however, remain unknown. The mural's craftsmanship, detail, and medium prove that advanced artistic methods were already in place in Central Asia centuries before the Renaissance. It rewrote the entire timeline. Number 8. Prasat Praying Pyramid. Angkor Wat may be Cambodia's best-known site, but just 60 miles away lies the far less understood pyramid at Koh Ker. This step structure, called Prasat Praying, is part of the larger Koh Ker temple complex and likely dates to the mid-10th century during the reign of Khmer King Jayavarman IV. According to legend, the pyramid was intended to serve as the king's tomb, although no remains have ever been found inside. Unlike Angkor, Koh Ker hasn't been heavily studied, and its mysteries have given rise to wild folklore. One enduring tale claims a hidden gateway beneath the pyramid leads directly to the underworld, and that no one who's entered it has ever come back. That's almost certainly just a myth, but a real enigma remains. The entire pyramid is built from giant megalithic blocks, and there are no stone quarries anywhere nearby. How the blocks were transported to this remote spot is still unexplained, and will always remain so. Number 7. Old Khanzaresk Cave Village. In the rugged terrain of eastern Armenia, ancient inhabitants faced a serious architectural problem: no flat land to build on. So they adapted. They carved their homes straight into the steep canyon walls, creating what is now known as the cave village of Old Kunzeresk. Located on the sharp slope of a gorge, this settlement is a dense maze of both natural and hand-cut caves. At its peak, it was home to 15,000 people, with houses layered on top of one another, accessed by ladders and ropes. The village even had 2 churches and 3 schools. These cave homes remained occupied until the 1950s, when Soviet authorities declared them unsafe and forcibly moved out the last residents. Had that not happened, some families might still be living there. Today, livestock roam through the hollowed dwellings, and a 525-foot suspension bridge, built in 2012 with local resources, now links Old Kunzeresk with the nearby modern village New Kunzeresk, standing as a connection between Armenia's ancient past and its evolving present. Number 6. Christ born of Mary inscription. Many religious archaeologists dedicate their careers to uncovering the historical roots of biblical scripture, which often leads them to Israel. In 2021, a major find excited scholars: an inscription carved into stone that reads, "Christ born of Mary." Found in the Jezreel Valley, the message is written in ancient Greek and dates back around 1,500 years. While it's too recent to be from Christ's time, it still holds weight. Experts believe the phrase was both a formal greeting and a spiritual safeguard to ward off misfortune at the entrance of the building. Oddly, the inscription doesn't sit in its original location. It appears the stone was repurposed into the walls of a later Byzantine or early Islamic structure. Its reuse may indicate that an older Christian village once stood here before the current ruins were built. Archaeologists are now exploring the possibility that an Arab community developed around the remains of this earlier settlement, but for now, it's a mystery. Number 5. Limestone Pyramid Tomb in Lebanon. In 2021, archaeologists uncovered a limestone pyramid tomb deep in Lebanon's remote Wadi al-Oyun, a structure they now believe could be up to 6,000 years old. If true, that would make it nearly 2 millennia older than the pyramids of Egypt. Its location likely kept it hidden for centuries, nestled high in the hills far from any populated area. Though the structure only stands about 10 feet tall, its flat design and bright white limestone surface instantly draw comparisons to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Travel between Egypt and Lebanon would have been feasible even 6,000 years ago, raising the possibility, though not the certainty, that early Egyptians may have drawn inspiration from structures like this. Rubble scattered nearby suggests the area once contained additional tombs, now long destroyed. As for the identity of the person once buried here, no conclusive evidence has been found. Without skeletal remains or inscriptions, the tomb keeps its secrets, and for now its origins remain just as mysterious as its survival. Number 4. Viking-era caves in Iceland. Now we turn to another rugged landscape, this time in southern Iceland, where a vast network of Viking-era man-made caves has stirred both fascination and debate among archaeologists. Discovered near the historically significant region of Adi, these caves are believed to date back to the 10th century. Adi was once the stronghold of the influential Adavirjar clan, and among the first places in Iceland to build a church following the country's adoption of Christianity around 1000 AD. The caves are deeper and more extensive than expected, suggesting they may predate even that period. The fragile, crumbling rock has made excavation difficult, but theories about their purpose range from livestock shelters to sacred sites. One of the Adavirjar clan's most notable members, Samandur the Learned, was an early chronicler of Norwegian kings. His grandson, Jon Lofsson, mentored Snorri Sturluson, the legendary historian who compiled Norse mythology. The discovery of these caves reveals rare insight into Viking craftsmanship and cultural depth, even as more questions continue to emerge than answers. Now let's move to number dry wooden Stone Age platform. Sea levels have shifted countless times throughout history, drowning entire landscapes beneath the waves. In 2019, archaeologists announced a discovery off the coast of the Isle of Wight that revealed one such sunken world, an 8,000-year-old wooden platform buried on the seabed. Alongside it, researchers uncovered what could be the earliest known evidence of boat building. The platform is the most intact and technically sophisticated Stone Age timber structure ever found in the UK. Built using rounded timber foundations and layers of split planks, it shows construction skills far more advanced than previously thought possible for that time. When the structure was made, the island was still connected to both mainland Britain and continental Europe. That makes it difficult to know where its builders came from, or where they went once rising waters submerged their world. For now, the platform stands as proof that our prehistoric ancestors weren't as primitive as once believed. They were skilled, deliberate, and smarter. Number 2. Mesolithic serpent stones. There's still much we don't understand about early reverence for snakes, but 2 serpent-shaped stone carvings found in Ukraine offer rare glimpses into that mystery. Found near the Kamiana-Mohyla stone mound close to the city of Terpenia, these sculpted artifacts date back to the Mesolithic period. The older piece, carved from yellow sandstone and shaped like a snakehead with rhombus-shaped eyes and a deep-set mouth line, is estimated to be between 8,300 and 7,500 BCE. The second is slightly younger, around 7,400 BCE, and features a flattened round head with deeply etched eye sockets. These pieces were built by hunter-gatherer communities, but little else is known about their creators' beliefs or customs. Still, the serpents suggest symbolic or spiritual importance, possibly tied to nature, protection, or fertility. Later cultures in the region built vast earthworks like serpent walls, echoing this early veneration. These stone figures aren't just early sculptures, they're relics of a worldview shaped by awe for the natural world and its power. Number 1. Face-down burial in Switzerland. We end with a chilling discovery that could have been pulled straight from a crime novel. Archaeologists in Switzerland uncovered the 400-year-old remains of a man buried face down, with a knife and a pouch of coins under him. The grave was located in Schupfen, a town known as a medieval burial ground. This man's skeleton, however, was positioned apart from other graves, which instantly raised red flags for the research team. The coin bag, pressed beneath his chest, contained 24 severely corroded coins fused into a lump. Using advanced X-ray imaging, researchers identified some of the coins as having been minted in 1629, suggesting he was buried sometime afterward. The coins were of little value, ruling out theft as a reason. The odd positioning of the body and the presence of a blade sparked several theories, ranging from a rushed burial due to disease to a calculated revenge killing. Whatever the case, this unusual grave continues to confound researchers, adding another mysterious layer to Switzerland's record. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.